Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have two teams for you for the class event. We got Mechanist going on. It's not one of the best classes in the game, but it can start mechs with 50% mana, so that's always good, right? Yeah, so here's the team. I got Drill Shooter. Really wanted to try to fit that weapon into this team. Really like the Drill Shooter. Has a 20% chance to kill the first enemy, and I think it does it after the damage. So if you kill the first enemy, then it will kill the second enemy with the lethal damage. So you don't have to worry about that. I mean, you could take it into account if you want. If you think like if you do the damage to the first enemy and you're not going to get the kill, and then the lethal is going to kill them off, and you want to take full advantage of the lethal and the damage and get the most out of it, you might want to shoot on like the second enemy or something. I just shot on the first enemy the whole time, and it was one-shotting anyway, so it would kill the second enemy whenever that would go off. So it checks for it after. Um, but yeah, then Tina 9000, really good in this class event. She one-shotted the whole way. If you're just going for the 25 free gems, which I always call them free. I don't know. Are they free? I mean, you're spending your time. So if you just want to get the 25 gems for doing the free battles, I think that's a better way to put it. Tina will do that and one-shot the whole time. So she'll take out 3 enemies right there. If you can get her up, she'll take out 3 of them. Drill Shooter will take out the other one, and you're good to go. The other 2 at the bottom there, the Sentry Bot and, what is that? Smashobot, maybe? One of the ones from the, yeah, Smashobot. From the faction. Which you can go down there and get if you don't have it. Go down to the faction and get it. Tinkertown. Sorry, that's how I remember it, as Stinkertown. I don't think it's Stinky. I just remember it that way. It's Tinkertown. But yeah, those 2 at the bottom there on this team are just for mana generation. The Sentry Bot will destroy all of color of one of your allies, whichever ally you pick. I usually just pick the Drill Shooter or Tina. You can look at what colors are the most numerous on the board if you want, and then try to pick a ally with that color if you want to get the most out of it once again. To be honest, I was just brute forcing my way through this. I'm really not into the game this week, to be honest. I'm sorry. I told you guys at the beginning of the week that it was going to be probably a week off for a lot of people because the World event is crappy. We have Arena on the weekend. This is a good week to take the week off. And I told you guys that I would probably not be doing that because I have a channel, but I'm kind of halfway doing it, to where I'm just doing the bare minimum to do my channel. But I don't even think I have the campaign done yet, but I will get it done. I haven't done everything this week, so it's like the first week in a long time. I don't know, I'm having gems fatigue. You know how you hear the other thing, fatigue, all the time? I think I'm having a little bit of gems fatigue right now. Plus just real life stuff, kind of, nothing crazy, just annoying things over and over the past 3 or 4 days, along with like a minor toothache type thing. Nothing crazy. It's not like there's worse things out there, but it's like a bunch. It's 4 or 5 annoying things adding up, and it's kind of making me, I don't know, have a bad week. So anyway, you don't want to hear all that crap. But yeah, so that's one of my teams. The other team is probably pretty obvious. But hey, Tina and Drill Shooter work really well, especially with Mechanist. And that double green, double red banner that we got from the Labyrinth. Make sure you use that. But here it's just Dawnbringer with 3 yellow allies. Try to use allies that are going to get your Dawnbringer back up. The only 2 I could think of were the Sentry Bot and the Clockwork. Is that the Clockwork Sphinx? Is that its name? Man, I should just check this stuff before I go on. It'll show me here after this battle. Is that its name? You guys know. You're screaming it at the TV. Yeah, Clockwork Knight. Okay, I got it wrong. The Sphinx is the one that's like blue and brown or whatever. Blue. I think brown and purple. Whatever. Anyway. 3 yellow allies. If you find something different, go for it. But it increases the strength of your Dawnbringer to have yellow allies on your team. Also yellow enemies, but you can't really control that, so don't worry about it. Just do what you can control, which is putting more yellow allies on your team, and hopefully ones that are going to help your team. I could see maybe taking one of the sentry bots off of there, even, and putting something else, maybe with a trait that would help you. I never used that second sentry bot. Really, I only used the first one and the Dawnbringer. That's all I used, and this is the later battles. I decided to put a second team on this video when I was already almost done with the event, so this is just like the last 7 battles, maybe. So I have to cast Dawnbringer twice, when in the beginning you would just have to cast it once. I'm using Mechanist because 3 of my allies are mechs, so I'm going to get that 50% start. And the banner I'm using, I think, is a double yellow, blue, minus red. So I don't like that I'm minusing red, but it was the only double yellow, blue that I could find. And so I wanted to use it. But yeah, you might be able to find like one different troop that you could put in here. Maybe to help you with the damage, or one of its traits maybe could help you out, or something like that. I wasn't scouring the troop list and all the traits and everything, all the weapons. I wasn't scouring it. I'm sorry. I knew Dawnbringer would work with 3 yellow troops, so this is the best I could come up with for a second team for you. So unfortunately, the 2 teams, one has Dawnbringer, one has Tina. I mean, hopefully you have one or the other. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'll try to think of something and you can ask me in the comments, and then I'll give you a different team. Or somebody else can please put a team in the comments without Dawnbringer or Tina. I'm just not scouring in the game, playing it for hours and hours right now. So you could probably find another troop that would do something with its trait, maybe, to help out this team even more. You could probably find a team that doesn't use Tina or Dawnbringer. I like the drill shooter. If you want to maybe use the drill shooter. And I think that's in the Soul Forge right now, the drill shooter. So maybe you find a way to use the drill shooter with some of the faction troops. And trying to think. I don't know, that one faction troop that destroys a bunch of red and does damage to the first enemy. Pantha. Could use Pantha. I almost wanted to use 3 Panthas. I love that troop, that Pantha troop. Like a drill shooter with 3 Panthas, maybe. That would be fun. Bunch of lethal damage chances. This Pantha has like a 10% lethal, and your weapon would have a 20%. That might be fun. But yeah, here's 2 teams. This is what I did. This is me playing the game, and you can watch, I guess. And I appreciate you watching. But anyway, sorry. Crappy week, weird week, annoying week. Hopefully it goes away soon. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. And tell your guild about the channel. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.